Have you ever felt like you are constantly trying to live a healthier life, but something always pulls you back? You start a new diet, set out a workout plan, try meditation for few days, but it never sticks. It's like you are chasing wellness, but really you have no control of it. Well, that used to be me. For years, I tried different approaches to weight loss, but I kept falling back to my old habits. It wasn't because I lacked motivation. No. I remember last time when I posted my video of what I've achieved for that year 2024. I saw that I was weighing 150 kg. Then I was now weighing 90 kg. I received a lot of messages, positive comments. I remember one of the messages, someone was like, "Oh, no, congratulations, you've done well for yourself. I am proud of you." And the person asked me a question: what was the motivation? I laughed. I was like, motivation, motivation. Let me say something. When my dad was alive, he was always on my head. Like in fact, he was the one that pushed me the most for me to lose weight. It was always on me. Mommy, work on your weight till dead. That should have been enough motivation, right? Among all my friends, then I was the biggest. I was the biggest. In school, the biggest. My faculty, the biggest. In fact, even the place I work, the biggest. That should be motivation. Like, oh, I needed to lose weight so that I can, be like my friends or my, colleagues, what I mean. I remember when I went to the hospital and the doctor, brought to my awareness that I had high blood pressure and I needed to start taking this blood pressure regulation pills. I don't know what they call it. This hypertensive medication. I I told her I didn't want it again because I understand that it's something that was going to be a lifetime. Something I was going to depend on. You know, throughout the rest of my life, you get to regulate my blood pressure and all that. And I was like, I can't go through all this. And she said, you just have to. Let's not be as if I was a stubborn patient, you get. I took the medication from her, the pills or the drug or whatever. I took it from her. When I went to, I just dropped it. And then I decided to myself that, you know what? I need to start living intentionally. My health is very important to me. And when I embrace intentional living, everything changed. So the thing is that I never lacked motivation. I just lacked intentional living. I've already stated in past videos that intentional living is all about making choices that align with your values, your well-being, your goals. You get. So for me personally, intentional living was the foundation for holistic wellness. Now, when I say holistic wellness, is knowing that wellness is not just about your physical state. It's not about your looks or your physical, dimension of your life. It's all about having a balance in every part of your life, your mind, your body, your soul. For example, if you are conscious of your physical wellness, you know that you need to stay active, you need to eat nutritious food, and you need to get enough sleep. If you're conscious of your mental wellness, you need to be self-aware. You need to have positive mindset, and you need to manage stress. Your emotional awareness, oh God, this cannot be overemphasized. You need to heal from your past traumas. You need to learn to set healthier boundaries. And lastly, you need to have self-compassion. Your spiritual awareness, you need to connect to your purpose, understand your purpose, your faith. You need to have a gratitude mindset, and lastly, you need to be mindful. There are other dimensions of awareness, but those were the four critical dimensions that I want to focus on today. You get. So holistic wellness is actually having a balance in these dimensions of awareness, because let's be honest, if you are mentally overwhelmed, it is going to affect your body. If you are not emotionally balanced, you are going to turn to unhealthy habits, which is why intentional living is very important. When you want to take care of yourself, it is very important. How do you now use intentional living, you know, as a foundation for holistic wellness? Here are the four ways to use intentional living to create a framework for holistic wellness. Number one is mindfulness. Oh God, mindfulness. With mindfulness, you will stop making impulsive decisions that sabotage your health. You get. You will stop making decisions, you will start to make decisions that serves you better mentally, physically, emotionally. You get, that serves your well-being. For instance, if you are the kind of person that, when you're stressed, you use junk food to manage stress. There are some people like that. In fact, I used to be that kind of person. When I'm stressed, I overeat. Yes, I overeat. But with mindfulness, I tend to make better choices, you get, to manage my stress. You get. Then number two is alignment with your values. So personally, my health became the most important thing for me. So when I say alignment with your values, is understanding what is important to you, and then you make decisions, around that serves you better. So for me, my health is more important to me, and I won't make decisions, or I won't want to make anything to that doesn't align with that. You get. I will not want to put myself in a position of being overstressed and then still want to overwork myself. No, never. I take my health as a priority. When I need rest, I rest. When I need to work, I work. You get. So my health is my priority. It's more important to me. You understand? Then number three is self-awareness. Oh God. This cannot be overemphasized. You see, this self-awareness. When I started my renewed journey, like I called it, you get, because it has been a back and forth for me, begin, we lose weight and all that. But this journey was different because I had to reflect. I said, if I don't, work on myself, understand who I am, my kind of person, understand my body type, you get, I will keep repeating the same patterns, and I will keep falling back to old habits. So the journey more like, brought made me to be self-discovered. So it's very important, for you to be self-aware. Because when you're self-aware, it will allow you to, avoid negative patterns. The lastly is living with purpose. Personally, I combined my health with my journey of growth, and that has brought me, consistency in my journey. So this brings us to the end to understand that intentional living should be taken seriously this year 2025. In fact, it should be a foundation for your wellness, for everything you do. Make decisions that serves you better mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you want to consider other dimensions of wellness, like your social part of your life, your psychological part of your life, intentional living should also be a foundation for that.